From here, I think what else we can learn here? You know, the word here is like 结合了. The word 结合了 means combine. You know, for example, maybe you are renting a room, a house, or maybe you're choosing something. So Chinese people, they always use this word 结合了. I can say, oh, 这个结合了你的条件. I can say 这个结合了你的情况，这个结合了你的需求。Or I can say 这个结合了你的诉求 right? So 结合了 we always use when we want to convince somebody to accept your offer, right? 结合了 And also the word 完全 this one is a very high frequent word. 完全 means completely, whole or totally, entirely. I can say 完全 for example, you tell me something and I can say okay, 完全没问题is a very high daily frequent word. 完全没问题，完全可以，完全放心，完全放心。So the word 完全 is a very, very, very high frequent word. I almost use on my daily basis. All right, and here also what else we can learn? 那是，那是 you know, someone explain you something and that really makes sense. We say 那是 indeed, indeed. Of course, yes. You know, I explain you something and maybe you think what I'm explaining, it really makes sense. I can say, 那是 that means 对 it means you are right. 那是说得好，那是你说得对。So 那是，所以呢 we always use the word 那是 is a very high frequent word. And also here 精致 the word 精致 means very delicate or elegant. 很精致 the word 精致 you know, you can use for example, when a girl maybe dresses so nice, so beautiful. 哇，你真的穿得很精致。哦，这个女孩子很精致。I can also say that. 很精致 is also is a word to compliment somebody, right? 很精致 right? And also maybe I give you 礼物 means gift. 哦，这个礼物真的很精致 I can also say that. Alright, so it's also somehow this one is also a very high frequent word. And also 再合适不过 再合适不过 it means that cannot be more suitable. You know, when you're convincing somebody to accept your offer, you can say, 哇，这个特别合适你的，特别合适你的，特别吻合你的气质 ，OK， 你的气质。So 再合适不过 it means 特别好，特别漂亮 ，right？ 再合适不过。You know, where you really convince somebody, you know, like 再合适不过 right? So, okay, I think, and also, 私人独栋大别墅 私人独栋大别墅 that means a private single villa, okay? 私人独栋大别墅 I can say, 哇，我的朋友有自己的，我的朋友有自己的私人独栋大别墅 I can use this sentence, you know, my friend is very rich, right? 我朋友有自己的私人独栋大别墅 Okay, I think this one can be used, maybe but it's not a very frequent word, okay? Okay, so 你看 the word, take a look, 你看看 Okay, so 往这边看往这边看往那边看往那边看往后看往后看 Okay, so 看 in this line 26 the actor uses many times 你看 right? Alright, so I think here is one of the things that we can learn from this slide.